I request you all to come back from meditation, and I request you all to continue to close your eyes and listen to the message from Master Chitragupta. Master Chitragupta, as told in our mythology, in the Hindu mythology, they say that he is the assistant of Master Yamadharmaraja. And Master Chitragupta was created by Lord Brahma, so he is considered to be the son of Lord Brahma. Just by a thought of Lord Brahma, Chitragupta was created. So, in our Hindu mythology, in the Indian Hindu mythology, they say that Chitragupta helps or supports Master Yamadharmaraja, who is the god, who is considered to be the god of dead, in registering the deeds of the humans on earth, the good deeds and the bad deeds, and he maintains a register. And it is said that according to the deeds of the humans, they are sent into the hell or the heaven. This register will decide the after death process of a human being. That's what is told in Hindu mythology. Up till now, we heard that. But in this message given by Master Chitragupta, a lot of new things we get to understand, lot of wonderful things, wonderful wisdom, I should say, we get to know through this message, through this auto-writing message received by Master C.Aruna from Master C in Chitragupta. And in the same book, previously we have read the message of Master Yamadharmaraja, who is considered as god of dead, but he says that he is not god of dead. And he says that it is the foolishness of the people to consider him as a god of death, because he was so generous and he was so compassionate that he, as a master, enlightened master, tried to teach or try to share the wisdom of how to leave the body and what happens after leaving the body. That's what his intention is, to share the wisdom to the human beings on earth, so that their process of leaving the body would become very, very easy. And after leaving the body, the soul would not suffer, and the soul would not get confused where to go and what's happening with the soul, because in earth plane is so dense, and that we get confused. And after leaving the body also, those attachments don't many times, if we are dwelling too much in attachments, we can't understand how to leave the body easily and how to transform or transcend ourselves to the higher worlds. So that's what Master Yamadharmaraja does, according to the message given by him in this book. He is the master of this knowledge and wisdom. So he always tried to give this wisdom, share this wisdom to all the human beings. So now Master Chitragupta is considered to be the assistant of Master Yamadharmaraja, and now we'll be listening. It is actually he is considered to be the assistant for registering all the deeds of the human beings on earth. Billions and billions of human beings are there, and from ages he's doing that. That's what people consider. But here in this message, it is really different what he's saying. So let us all listen to the message carefully, dear friends. Please give me a minute. Let us be in silence for a few seconds. I request you all to continue to close your eyes and listen to the message. This message is from Master Chitragupta. This message was received by Master C.Aruna in the form of auto writing on 26th July 1994, 10 a.m. The message from Chitragupta is as follows. All of us are born into this world with equal capabilities, equal potential, and equal energy. But how much energy, potential, or capability you can tap and use for the spiritual betterment in your present incarnation depends solely on yourself. You are the master of your life. No one needs to tell us where, why, and how we are, or what it is that we came into this world for. But I consider it a grave misfortune on my part to tell you that there are hardly a handful of people who think of things like why we are born or what is the purpose of their existence here. Conveniently, everyone has thought of avoiding these two questions. Well, I want all of you to consider these two questions very important. Since you have forgotten these two questions, you also have not thought of probing for these answers. So, I will give you the answers to these questions. Number one, why are we born into this world? Answer is we are born into this world to learn various kinds of lessons from people, situations, and the environment where we are born. Unlike many who imagine and think, we are not born to learn just a single lesson, but are born to learn multiple things. That is why we are born in a society with people who have perceptions, thinking, and different understanding from what we have. There is hardly anyone who is like you and thinks like you. We have come to gather, experience, and understand every single emotion in a multifaceted way. You become friends with others to share and understand each other. By hearing others' pleasures and joys, you are given a free passport into another person's understanding. When you can feel total and perfect sympathy for others, you have mastered this incarnation. You are to attain many such passports and know how all people in general act and react. Supposing you are at least sure of 10 companions from whom You have got their passport of understanding and perception. So you have finished learning 10 lessons of those people and their situational, emotional, and environmental conditions. However, the purpose of life is now to extend this friendship from 10 to include everybody. You are born to feel one with all your neighbors, friends, and relatives. If you are not compatible with these three sets of people, then your life is a waste. You become a parasite not only of yourself but also of others. What is the purpose of our existence in this world? While the first question gives us an insight into the basic existence, the second question is to deal with your progress, your particular type of progress. I'm going to talk of a spiritual progress and social progress. First, spiritual progress. You can attain this by a small, simple technique called meditation. And for your kind information, friends, meditation is not just closing your eyes and pumping cosmic energy into your body but also learning and understanding yourself, learning about different worlds and of masters. They were previously very ordinary people like you and me. They have developed themselves in such a way that they have meditated, asked their masters the basics of human life and understanding, and implemented that knowledge and understanding in two ways. Number one, by explaining knowledge and understanding to the general masses and living normally in societies. Number two, helping disciples who are seriously interested. I understand that you may have restricted yourself from the best possibilities of meditation and self analysis for two reasons. Those are number one, you have been told by some misfits that various restrictions are involved in both meditation and self analysis. Honestly and truly speaking, from my inner heart and as a master, I say that there are no restrictions. You have come into this world to enjoy. So, who can dare take away this enjoyment? No one. And please understand that all restrictions are placed by stupids who are devoid of any understanding. If you are following them, then your foolishness and your own fault, not of others. So beware. Number two, the conditioning pattern of parents has a lasting impact on your personality. So you are not to be blamed for it, right? But not till the end. At some time or other, people are faced with multiple questions of life but simply choose to live without answers. Did it not occur to you to check yourself? If and only if you could have once noticed your actions keenly, you could have understood your true self. You have conveniently wrapped it and pushed it so very deep into yourself that you hardly can see yourself without any hang ups. Awaken yourself and live your complete life with enjoyment in every given moment and situation. Once you miss anything, you can never get it back. So, immediately after reading this message of mine, you should start your first step of growth of life called spiritual progress through meditation. Now, this explanation leads us to the second progress called social progress. Social progress. Here we can bring all the individual progress that one has attained in life, starting from school life, music, games, and all the extracurricular activities that one is involved in through schooling. Once school life is over, you switch to a more or less restricted social life where you are put into a much more multifaceted society than that you have observed during school. So you have grown up both mentally and socially in this setup. But alas, you have missed the essence of a multifaceted society because you have become much more relaxed and you begin to enjoy more than you ought to. Pinpoint the joyous moments of college friendship and your recreation at that time. Please go back to those days with a perfect relaxed mind for a few minutes. See how you feel. Compare yourself with all the others that you were closely associated with. Soon, first you will feel your bad or rather not happy moments. See your present self in contrast with your past bad moments. Do you still have those feelings? And do you encounter them even now? If yes, then I advise you not to feel bad, but sit back Relax and question yourself why. You may not get the answer immediately, but over time, you will understand the reason and be inspired that it is a basic emotional understanding because of your parental conditioning. Once you know this, then you will start reconditioning your habits, thoughts, and emotions. As a result, you become a free bird. And to this, if you can add a few minutes of meditation, then you will wonder at the success of your life. You will be surprised at yourself and your understanding. Soon, you will notice that you are always relaxed. No emotion or situation creates any turmoil in you. It is then that the true you wakes up and leads you peacefully to the ultimate levels of growth and understanding. So, friends, with a little meditation and simple self analysis, you can help yourself most wonderfully. I do not keep writing anyone's list of deeds from birth to death, but each of you has your own Akashic record, which automatically registers every deed of yours. I repeat, friends, I do not keep writing anyone's list of deeds from birth to death, but each of you has your own Akashic record, which automatically registers every deed of yours. I have taken up the task of telling people to look into their Akashic records. I want to tell you and have already told many people their deeds are registered in these records, but because of the severe nature of parental and social conditioning, no one consciously acknowledges my words. They all have made me synonymous with writing your record sitting beside Yama. No, this is baseless, and and it just shows how stupid you all have become. While Yama tells people not to be afraid of death, I take a much more early step and advise people to judge and analyze themselves individually. Since Yama and I both think this way, we are helping people to know before their death why they have come into this world. Savitri took our advice perfectly. The reward she got was her husband's life and the further wonderful journey of life towards spiritual knowledge. Are you not interested in listening to us? If you are, you will be benefited. If you do not care, then that is your own misfortune through your own doing, for which no one is responsible. If you make up a decision of living responsibility in this life, your next life will be even more wonderful because self analysis has already become a habit with you. So once you create a good habit, it will take some time to become regular, but then it will become a pattern of yourself for eternity. I have seen 4 axis changes. I have not altered my plans, especially any time for it. So even now, I'm involved only with educating people. That's all. But today, I have become perfect at seeing any record, whether astral or cosmic records. That is my message for you all. Good luck. Thank you, Master. By the time Master C.Aruna received this message, it was 11:15 a.m. It was a long message. Thank you for patiently being here. And if possible, I request you all to come back and open your eyes. If anybody wants to continue their meditation, they can. Yes. Thank you, Madam Anindita. Okay. So it was a very lengthy message. I know it takes a lot of efforts to listen and at the same time understand. I'll try my best to convey whatever we have read and what I understood. So, as we have already understood that in Indian Hindu mythology, Master Chitragupta is considered to be a master who registers all the deeds of the humans on earth. From ages, this belief was there. But here in this message, Master Chitragupta denies this. He says that how foolish it is on your part to think that there is no other work for me except to register your deeds. No, that is not the truth. The truth is, uh, there are for every person there is an akashic record, and in that akashic record, each and every deed of ours is being registered. And here in this message, Master Chitragupta urges us to become so efficient, to be able to see those akashic records of us, of our akashic records being here on this earth plane itself. He says that it is only possible through meditation. When a human being comes into meditation, he gets connected with the truth, ultimate truth. So here, what he says, that we are born here to learn many things, and we are solely responsible for our spiritual growth. It is us who decide to how to progress our life, and how to make this lifetime fulfilled, so that the whatever the wisdom we are gaining in this lifetime, we are taking forward to the other lifetimes, so that the coming lifetimes would be wonderful. Otherwise, if we have achieved a lot of wisdom, then it can also happen that we may not come onto this earth plane at all. We can continue our soul's journey uh, in different dimensions. It is up to us, whatever it is, how to progress our soul journey. It is only dependent on the deeds which we do now on this earth plane. If we if we connect with ourselves, then we understand that each and every situation which is happening in this lifetime is connected to our soul's journey, our soul's growth, soul's evolution. And he urges us, Master Chitragupta urges us to understand the importance and the preciousness of this lifetime. uh, don't He urges us to don't be get strayed away with the wrong notions or the wrong belief systems which the society has created. And especially the upbringing of the parents matters a lot, because if the parents don't have this spiritual knowledge, then obviously they can't pass on right kind of spiritual knowledge to the next generations, their children. And in this process, the whole society is being affected. So he says that yes, a lot of influence has been there on your minds. And there are deep, deep impressions in you. So that is the reason you're suffering a lot. But when you progress in your life, at some time or at some point or the other, you will have questions. You will get questions. Why is it like this? How can a single Chitragupta register all these things? Or how can it be like we are going to either heaven or hell? Somebody is deciding for us. You will get questions. What is really happening? What is the real truth? At some point or the other, each being gets this question, and we should get that question. But uh, what he says, that many people come to the earth for a great purpose, and they forget for what they have come. They literally forget and dwell in this whatever it is not necessary. They dwell in they dwell in hatred. They dwell in jealousy. They dwell in fear, sorrow, and every all these things. But they don't try to come out of this. They don't feel like, I should try to come out of this. I don't want this. I should be happy. I should be joyful. This precious life should be enjoyed by me. Then what should I do to get that happiness? So why aren't the human beings thinking in this way? That is what he is questioning us. Why don't they get these questions? So after some people get these questions, and he says that some people get these questions, and then it is very hard to come out of the belief system which already the society and the parents created. But he says that it is not, it is difficult, but it is not impossible. So he says that you have to close your eyes and mm, meditate for the spiritual progress. That is the first and foremost thing he's saying. We have to sit, close our eyes and meditate. Then only you will start your real spiritual journey. And when we progress in the spiritual journey, when we close our eyes and go deep within ourselves, that is the only way to go into ourselves and find out the real truth of ourselves, of our existence. We get all the answers related to our existence, our birth, and everything. And when we spiritually progress, then comes the social progress. That means we think that many of us think that, because until Patriji told, we never knew that the spiritual progress and social progress are combined. There is a beautiful amalgamation of both these lives. We used to see both as different, but Patricia has given us this wisdom in this lifetime. We are very, very fortunate. There are many grandmasters, but for me in my life, that was Patriji. The great master was Patriji, who told that spiritual life and the social life are not different at all. When we spiritually progress, then we can progress socially also. And our social progress is very, very crucial for our spiritual progress also, because our social journey denotes how well we are progressing in our spirituality. Because the day, what Master Chitragupta is saying, both these journeys are uh, perfectly amalgamated, and they're perfectly interwoven. And if we as a human being understand the interweaving, the beautiful interweaving of both these journeys, then we will have a beautiful life. We will fulfill our soul purpose, and we will fulfill this wonderful, precious life. And here, how the social progress is affecting the spiritual progress. First of all, he said the spiritual progress, when we close our eyes and go into ourselves, the mind is relaxed, and we understand what to do and what not to do. And in the meanwhile, when you enter into the social life, after opening the eyes from meditation, we come and jump into the day-to-day life journey. And as and when we open our eyes, we come across many situations, people, and many things we face. And in each situation, how we are responding, how we are tackling those situations, how well we are taking it forward, how well we are managing our responsibilities, beautifully managing, not just living. We should live with full of zest and joy, so that this joy is spread all over. This ripple effect, it is the ripple effect of joy is created. And that is the greatness, the speciality of an enlightened person. A person who is progressing spiritually very well can handle anything socially very well, beautifully. And Master Chitragupta is urging us to do this. See how well he's making us understand. And he's making, see, he told that Master Yama also is trying his best to make us understand that uh, he is not the god of death. He is not the one who is deciding our death. We are the ones who are deciding how to leave our body, when to leave our body, and how easily we can leave our body. All the wisdom Master Yama is already giving us, so that we can take a very wonderful divine decision of how to progress and transcend after leaving the body. That major information Master Yama is giving to us. And what Master Chitragupta is saying, when you are there in this lifetime, when you are enjoying this lifetime, when you are struggling also, you can come out of the struggle by meditating, by understanding, going into yourself deeply and understanding the truth, ultimate truth. And this wisdom, through this wisdom, you can also see the Akashic records which are being registered. All the lifetimes, your past lifetimes can be seen by you here in this lifetime being on this planet Earth. Then we can understand how, what pattern we have been carrying throughout our past life, then how well we can change that pattern into a beautiful transformation and trans transcending our soul journey. We can transcend, that means we can lift from one level to other levels, to many higher levels, higher vibe, through our higher vibrations. How these vibrations, we can be in those higher vibrations through wisdom, real wisdom, through the ultimate truth. So meditation helps in such journey. We can understand the whole of our lifetimes, past lifetimes, and we can transcend to heights. We can transcend our soul journey like an enlightened master, like all the great masters who have done this, like Master Yama, like Master Chitragupta. And he says that now he has become perfect to see that, he has become the master to see that Akashic records, and he has become a master in bringing that axis change on planet Earth. He's helping Mother Earth. He is helping us all on this planet who are living. And he's he's becoming that medium. He's that medium now, and to bring a change in, great change in the progress of this universe. That is the role of an enlightened master. So he also mentioned that Master Savitri, by gaining this knowledge, she succeeded in bringing back the life into her husband. Dead husband became alive through her meditation capacities. So all the wisdom she acquired, and now also she is working more and more to grow herself, work more towards her spiritual progress. Now, that is all what Master Chitragupta is saying. And don't look spiritual life and social life in a different way. You just mix it up. Whenever you are facing a problem in the social life, we should understand that there is there is something for us to learn in this spiritual journey. That means more wisdom. We should learn and listen to great masters like Master Chitragupta and many other masters. This we should sit and do Sajjana Sangatyam, what Sir says, Patriji. Be with like-minded people who are inclined to grow their soul potential, you know, who are inclined to do a beautiful spiritual journey. And we should sit with them, with those people, so that we can also grow. We can he is also encouraging us to share our knowledge. When a person comes into the spirituality, spiritual journey, when he starts meditating, he now becomes a master in sharing his experiences. Through sharing, he grows more and more. And this is what Master Chitragupta is saying. So let us every time understand that whenever our spiritual journey is disturbed, sorry, social journey, social life is disturbed, we should understand that we should go back to the roots and understand at the core level that what is it that we have to learn and mend and mold ourselves to transcend our soul journey to the greatest heights. Thank you so much to Master Chitragupta. Thank you so much, Master Yama, for giving so very precious and greatest knowledge to all of us. You are so great, Masters. We really respect you for your efforts, and thank you so much for helping us. And thank you, Brahmashi Patriji, for giving us such a wonderful platform. And thank you, Beam Family, for always participating and supporting in this spiritual journey of everyone. And thank you for establishing such a beautiful friendship here on Mother Earth planet. And thank you, Beam Family. Thank you, all friends. I request friends to please share your experiences or feelings, and so that it would be wonderful knowing and learning from you. Yes, ma'am or sir. Trip 41111. Oh, 1 minute. I'll mute. It's muted. I'll just unmute. Sorry. I think you can unmute, ma'am. Please try. Are you able to unmute? Please try to unmute, ma'am. Your mic is off. You should just press on that mic icon, mic symbol. Can anybody help? Is it unmuted? Ma'am, you can speak. You can unmute and speak. No, I'm not able to hear you. Now? Now? Please try, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello,
sorry
ma'am.
for the
Can you hear me?
yes, yes. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yes.
No, ma'am. No problem.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am asking only one question. When someone make me, as you say, spiritual journey and social journey is correlated
Yeah.
and goes simultaneously. So when anyone make me unhappy,
Mm.
I feel I was hurt
Mm.
badly, but
Mm.
I can't say anything due to my spiritual journey.
Mm.
So, ma'am, it's right? Or which practice I will do? I will not hurt even.
Mm.
How can I practice it?
Yeah. You want to say that you're not being able to give back any answer to them because you are in the spiritual journey.
Yeah,
Somebody saying
because
that you
I don't
shouldn't.
want to argue with him or her, है ना? So,
Mm.
so I don't say anything. But I was hurt.
Yes, yes, yes. I can understand.
So what can I do in this situation? How can I train myself कि I not hurt even?
You're saying that what should I do for not being hurt? Though
Yeah,
they
not
behave in
being hurt.
any pattern,
Whichever
you shouldn't be hurt.
whichever he or she talk, but
Hmm.
I not hurt.
Your point is not to say something to others, give back answer. Your point is to how to be peaceful in any kind of situation. That's what you wanted to ask.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful question. Yeah, mm, we all face this, ma'am, every day, every minute. But the thing is, that is a challenge. In that particular situation, we forget everything what we have learned many times. I understood that Master Chitragupta is saying this is your challenge. You have to combine both these journeys. But as and when we open our eyes and get up from meditation, there is a challenge in front of us. And we tend to shout or we tend to feel hurt. Everything happens. But one time we get hurt, and the second time we try to understand the deeper things, because as in what is he saying, as in when we start our journey in meditation, we are going deeper and deeper into ourselves, and we try to understand, we get that wisdom that whatever is happening in front of us or whatever we are experiencing, many times it is our reflection only. That means that is a learning which is being given to us by that person. So that is the reason all these masters are urging us to combine both these journeys, because now you have meditated, you are improving, and there is a test before you. The test is somebody spoke bad words or anything in a bad manner, and you are hurt. Being hurt
Yeah, yeah.
or not being hurt is your choice. Being hurt or not being hurt is your choice. It's my choice.
Yeah, yeah.
If I get hurt, see, whenever, as and when, initially I get hurt, again and again I may get hurt, but being with
I
patience,
can practice it.
yeah, you can. That's what Master Chitragupta wants to say. You have that capability. You really have that capability. If you are hurt, then spiritually, you are not progressing, no? Yeah, there is
Yeah,
you always progress, but a little bit of setback we feel. Actually, we are progressing.
yeah.
That experience, also, if you are hurt, also that experience also is making you move forward only, not backward anytime. In this universe, there is always law of progression. Nobody goes backward. Nobody. But that
Okay.
how well you are improving your journey, how fast you are doing that. Because in awareness, when we be in sajjan sangatya, that means like be in like with like-minded people, then we get that courage. When we read such books like Master Chitragupta is encouraging, no dude, you can do it. So we get that courage to face that, and we, as and when we understand that myself and that person who hurt me is not different, then you'll reach to that position that you won't see him or her as others. You're also that. He or
Okay.
she is also you. That oneness consciousness slowly we get, because
Oh,
as
wow.
when we
Yeah.
meditate, we get that strength, and we have this knowledge of the spiritual masters. You are that. He is not different. He is also that divine which is in you. He is also that person who is hurting, that is also in you. So we need not
We
see
can
them.
apply here oneness principle.
Yes, he is hurt.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he
Thank
or
you.
she is
Thank you,
hurt.
ma'am.
Yes, I want to tell you,
Yeah.
he or she is hurt. That is the reason he is giving that to others. So when we see that deep-rooted reason, then we feel compassionate. Okay, he's hurt. That is the reason he is speaking like this. So we can deal in such a way, but it is not easy. I can understand. In spite of all this, you are trying to come out from this, and that's a huge thing. We really appreciate that.
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for asking, coming and sharing your experience. Anyone else can also give their own perception uh, to madam, if it's needed, they can also help us out. So anyone else wants to share? Thank you everyone who have given messages in the chat. Yes. Thank you, Mridula ma'am, for your support. Thank you. Anyone else wants to share? Otherwise, we will end the session. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining in this session. And, thank you all once again. We shall end this session. Namaste, all of you.